it's trying to push me out of the thing instead of just pushing me out. It's flying inside. I'm thinking that's what's happening here. I'm pretty much probably running right now. Or not.
Supposed to be able to have multiple people. Fuck. I didn't want to click on the beacon. Oh, I died. That's fun.
Okay, I think I know what happened. It's while I'm inside where the beacon is at the same time.
So what, you run in after?
Yeah.
Alright. You got your shit?
Yeah, also it's kind of funny he's trying to kill Llama's chest.
Did it disappear?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that was fun.
I'd put down a regeneration spell, but I don't know if it would regen the Gaia.
I had a replenishment one on the Wildenbeest, and it didn't do it when I had a pedestal out.
Llama doesn't like your chest.
Like, let's see. I needed something for the replenishment one.
I just hit happily sitting at the top of the ceiling because it's like, oh yeah, you're flying now.
Flourishing Artwood.
You're a wizard berry.
I don't understand. We have Flourishing Artwood. Did I not open the computer when I did that last time? I must have, because I have the stuff for it. Alright, let me try to put this over here. Alright, the restoration is running, but it's only the one side. Need,
I was gonna say, what's the blue flame over here?
what blue thing? Oh,
Your
the
radio
fire?
burning. Yeah. I should make a. Didn't even think about it. Should make a field around this too with the force field because it should cause damage to the Gaia. The issue is the Gaia blinks, so I don't know if it'd blink out of the shield or not.
It's literally the only thing you can do with that. Ready?
Yep, I'll run in once it's up. Just until it spawns.
Where'd you go? I don't see you.
So I think I figured out what my issue is. It's not that it's making me fly because my jump so high, but it's actually making me jump into the top of the thing and just get stuck there.
Okay. Well, it's really hard to get you to help me if you're jumping into the ceiling and not participating.
I'm trying not to.
I recommend not jumping anymore ever.
I'm not. I hit the edge of the beacon platform.
Take your clothes off.
Oh boy. It's like my uncle. I need a pair of armor that I don't know what to wear.
Using up all these Gaia spirits on fucking gifting them Terra Steel ingots. Summon Vex was about as useless as I expected it to be.
Do what?
I said Summon Vex was about as useless as I expected it to be. Who the fuck knocking holes in the floors? We don't have one of those. Shit.
Do what?
Part of the sea, which is apparently made in an antiprotonic nucleosynthesizer.
Nice.
I don't know if it requires power or what, you know? Chemical none. Nether star with antimatter? Well, this is a chain of events I wasn't ready for. Antimatter into antimatter mechanism. What the? How do you put antimatter into an antimatter pellet? I'm so confused. Look, that one's a star. That's all I know. It says it does, but it doesn't let me put anything in the damn container. The red side needs that, whatever the red side is. The negative side needs, or I guess that's output and this is input. It would
What you
like
trying
me
to make?
Heart of the Sea.
Requires antimatter.
Don't know how to get
Nether
that.
star. Antimatter is you have to chemically,
Oh no, I
basically do plutonium
misunderstood.
shit with it.
Antiprotonic nucleosynthesizer is what it goes in. The gas tank is a fuel tank, not the actual machine. Oh, that's nice. I mean, that's like a whole fucking experiment that I'm not ready for, I don't guess. Fuck that tank. Stay there. My sword back. Well, we're not doing lightning. I'm surprised that, like, harm is, like, the only damage spell that's worth a fuck. Yeah, like, I haven't seen a decent one. Like, a decent spell beyond that to do damage. Purple shit is everywhere. Did you just run in and die immediately?
I was trying to kill a mob and the force field sucked me in. Now that was instant.
Okay, she's dead.
Guess my armor really does suck. That or I need to take the upgrades I have already. I need to upgrade it with just combat stuff.
I think I'm getting your shit somehow.
You are.
I just wanted my dice. Here's your diamond Paxel or what? I didn't break shit. You must have died right when you broke it or something. I just wanted the dice for killing the dude.
Did you get it?
I think so. The new helmet augmentation. Why is it all helmet? Oh, I got your computer. I have flew. Say what? Say what? Okay, this item's fucking weird. All these relics suck. throwing a party over there? Hmm. Let's see, this one, helmet, 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 helmet. All of them are helmet, okay. Like, which one do I got? I didn't realize they were only for a helmet. Strong weakness effect. Okay. Is what it is. Is there like a list of bosses? Oh, this is so organized. Just a giant list of bullshit. I don't know. And if you don't know, you don't know, I guess. Where the fuck did that go? I know you gave me like 5 of these. Why'd you build a second one? Like literally next to the other one. I mean, I definitely didn't get an amethyst charm. Amethyst Golem charm obtained by performing the Ritual of Awakening near a budding amethyst, which is what I quite literally just did. And all I got was amethyst shard. Armor. Look up Novice, Mage. Here, actually. Yeah, no problem. My old mage armor. And then you should look at rings. Look for discount. Make a ring of lesser discount. And then turn it into a ring of greater discount, and it'll make your spells consume less mana. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't get an Amethyst Golem Charm when I did that.
I'm gonna take off for a little while. I know I've been quiet, but I'll be back in a little while.
Okay, man. Thanks for hanging out with us. So to cast spells beyond the level 10 skill spell cap, if you want a wand that casts Break, inscribe the wand with just Break, and your result will be a wand with Projectile Accelerate Break. Interesting. There's also an amulet of mana boost and an amulet of mana regen. I'm using the mana regen one. Applies a self spell to the user. Spells cast with this mirror are discounted and gain additional bonus duration to all glyphs. Apply a spell at the scribe's table that does not contain a form, such as strength, heal. A bow that can be inscribed with a spell using the scribe's table. If the player has enough mana, arrows will become spell arrows and will apply the spell on their target. If no arrows are in the inventory, a spell arrow that deals 0 damage will be cast. If there is not enough mana, regular arrows will be fired. Enchanter's bow may use special augment arrows for empowering the inscribed spell. Summons a light that will follow the user as they move. Can be summoned and dismissed at any time. Okay. Bet. Oh, it's in that? Fuck me. Thought this was supposed to summon a light that follows you around. Oh, it does. Sorta. Ah, I love it. That's a new toy for me. I got my tag along light source. Go in dark areas without having to worry about shooting mage light or carrying torches with me. Just run down the hallway and do my own thing. Well, I say that, but where in the fuck did it go? Huh. It's pretty fun. I don't know who broke this stone here. You're standing right next to the console when you did it. You could have just grabbed some stone out of it and fixed it. You're breaking shit. Like when I clicked on magical equipment, Tucker did it. When I click on magical equipment, I expected it to show me armor. I didn't expect all this shit. Like an enchanter's sword. Applies a touch spell before damaging an entity. Additionally, all spells gain one additional amplify augment on the last effect in the spell. Apply a spell at the scribe's table that does not contain a form, such as ignite, extend time. So, we can make this enchanter's sword, right? And then I do what now? Apply a spell at the scribe's table that does not contain a form, such as ignite, extend. Okay, so I put this on the table and then bind it. I'm interested. Like I've been running around with this cleaver, but if I can bind an over amplified harm spell to this thing, I mean, how stupid would that sword be? Well, I guess first. Oh, well, I guess he's making rings, okay. I turned off PvP because we're all friendly here, and I got tired of insta-killing my buddies with my harm spell. Like, it legit happened. Dude, like, spawned on top of me, and I shot out of instinct, and it insta-murdered him. It was great. Sure, he didn't feel that way. Right-click it with an empty hand. There you go. It's to the left of your head. You just click on it. And then the rings, you have to scroll down to see both of them. That's weird. I don't know. Anyway, this is what we gotta make. Two blocks of gold, 2 source gem blocks, diamond sword, and a diamond. Somebody... Is it just 4? Let's look again. Applies a touch spell before damaging an enemy. Okay, so it gets an additional amplify. So what I'm thinking is we do harm. I think. Let me make sure I'm doing this right. Apply a spell at the scribe's table that does not contain a form such as ignite extent. How do I apply the spell? Here, give me that back. To craft new glyphs, use the spell book on the table to open the codex. Each glyph requires a set of items and experience points to unlock. Select a glyph by clicking on it in the menu and hit select. Throw the items onto the table as rendered above, and the table will scribe a new glyph. The table will also pull items from nearby inventories. You may also write a specific spell to spell parchment or enchanter's items. To do this, place a spell parchment on the table. Then, with your spellbook in hand, change your spellbook to your desired spell as if you were going to cast it. Then use the book on the table while sneaking. Your item will now contain that spell. Okay. That's better than I thought it was going to be, actually. So if we do that, and then we have this set to harm, and it's fully maxed out, it's going to get an additional level of amplify, and then wham. Wait. Sword accepts effects and augments only, such as freeze extent. You know what? It wants it can't have a form. So we'll do that. Oh, that's excessive. That's what that is. This sword's probably crazy. 10 amplifies on a harm on touch with this sword. Like, it already does more damage than my cleaver does. And my cleaver is like a 20 plus damage weapon. And this has a 1.6 attack speed compared to the 0.95 attack speed. Like, this thing probably rapes. It's not going to have the range, but probably rapes. Alright, let's look at the spellbook again. Ars Creo enables special contraption behaviors for blocks from Arson of Way, including spell turrets and source jars. Basic spell turrets fire a spell on contraption when interacted. Timer turret fires a spell on its interval. Enchanted spell turrets fires a spell every new block visited. Source jars can be consumed by turrets on a contraption. Warp portals. Warp portals are like warp scrolls, provide a one-way teleport to any location provided it is in the same dimension. To construct a warp portal, build a frame from arcane bricks, or its variants in the shape of a rectangle, and provide a full source jar nearby. Then, throw a warp scroll with a written location into the frame. Given there is enough source nearby, the portal will be created. Portals can be built horizontally or vertically from 1 by 1 to 21 by 21 in size. Warping does not cost any source after creation. That's pretty nifty. Allows you to remotely access scry crystals to use. Place scry scrolls on nearby pedestals and interact with the Oculus. To select which scry crystal you would like to access, scry crystals must be chunk loaded. Carbuncle wheel generates rotational force for create. Place a gold block in front of the wheel will increase the RPM. Interesting.
Noise.
You just reset your armor again?
Yep.
Gonna take the jump down a little bit.
There's actually other abilities I want to put on.
Okay. Let's see. Scry crystal can be used to look through as if you were standing there. Right click to enter the camera or bind the camera to a scry scroll by using blank parchment on the block. A scry scroll will let you remotely access the block via a scryer's Oculus. Okay.
Llama, if it's the Ars Nouveau ones, you need to go out to where we have a spawn for him.
What is it?
He wants to spawn the Ars Nouveau creatures, I think.
Which Ars Nouveau creatures?
Probably the one to upgrade his book.
What do you? Yeah, we need specifics. The Wilden Chimera? Yeah, we got a location specifically for that crazy bastard. We just fought him earlier today. He was rough.
There's right when you leave past the coke oven, there's teleporters on the ground. One of them takes you out to it.
Converts 3 doses of a potion from 2 adjacent potion jars and outputs a single dose of mixed potion into a potion jar beneath it. Potion melter requires source per mix.
If you follow me, I'll show you where it is.
Jar that stores up to 100 potions. Potions can be removed by using an empty bottle or potion flask on the jar. Wixies will use these jars during potion auto-crafting. The jar may be locked by using a Dominion wand while sneaking. Locked jars will only receive the potion it is locked to from Wixies. Can be used with a comparator. Imbue certain items with sources to create other shit. Imbuement chamber.
You don't even have to fight him if you leave him in the thing, but he will come out once in a while, so you need to restart the force field while he's inside of it.
Make a fire essence. Earth, water, air, abjuration, conjuration, manipulation. The enchanting apparatus utilizes pedestals and swords for crafting. To use the enchanting apparatus, place any number of arcane pedestals within 3 blocks with their items. Once you have filled the pedestals, use the middle item on the enchanting apparatus block. The enchanting apparatus requires an arcane core beneath it in order to work.
There's a way I could get more upgrades on my armor.
Oh, you can do enchanting directly on the apparatus there. So I could get like mana regen 3 enchanted onto the armor. I don't know if it's limited to certain pieces of armor though. Like, could I put Terra Steel armor in there, for example?
You might need to go help him with that spawn.
Okay, hold on. Nope. I don't have a way there. Well, I guess I could just TPA to him, huh?
Yeah.
Where did you put it? Put it in this one? No, 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 not that. Take that off. Come in here. Goes on the Ars Novae Ritual Brazier. Alright, now with an empty hand, or I'm sorry, hold on. You want the Chimera, you gotta throw the 3 items that it said to augment. So you need a Wilden Horn. I guess you already activated it? No, not yet. It needs a Wilden Horn. It needs a Wilden Wing. Oh, did it go out? Did you activate it? Or was that the activation? So the way this one works, okay, you make a regular ritual, okay, that is placed on this brazier. Then you have to augment the ritual with the 3 items in order to get the chimera. So you need the horn, the spike, and the wing in order to augment it to get the chimera. So you put the ritual on there, and then you throw 1 wing, 1 horn, and 1 spike, and then activate it, and it will spawn the chimera. Otherwise, you're just spawning the regular wilderness, basically. The spike was the one I had trouble finding. The mobs in this area are pretty hard. There's like 3-star ultimates and stuff. I don't know that I care for that. It uses mana to swing this sword.
What you mean?
Was it able to stay in the portal or in the thing, or did it come out again?
You only have 10 minutes left?
Llama, back up if you have a 9mm, please.
Game freezed? Oh man. I'm always winning, old man Shorty. Are you winning? Quit pushing me, I'm trying. God damn it. Y'all real pain. Come on, blow up. Do it, I dare you. Just surviving, really? It's all anyone can ever expect to do, you know? Anything beyond that is just a luxury. You know, shoot shit at me, I'll shoot shit back. Son of a bitch. Poison sucks. Husk spawn egg? Hmm. Alchemical bag. What's that used for? Surely it's used for something other than making it a different color. It holds a lot of stuff. Okay. I guess that's cool. Where'd you go, midget? Ah. Nah, he busted through that windshield. That force field. Alright, do we want to go that way? Seems like as good a place as any to start. I'll eat eventually. My armor regenerates health even if I'm not fully fed, so not really in any rush. Thank you. Got that regen even if hunger isn't topped off on the Terra Steel. I don't know if there is another biome. But I want more boss fights, and I don't have the stuff needed to do the silverfish fight.
well done then.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, I'm just talking to my fucking self, didn't I?
As you like to.
As I do, you know what I'm saying? I don't want the fucking cobblestone. I want my hammer.
You're supposed to be using a netherite.
Who's supposed to use netherite?
You're using a diamond hammer.
Yes. That's what I had with me.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Doesn't matter, it's just stone. I'm also using my spell with the 3x3x1 area. I don't even know if there's another biome. I'm just digging, I guess. I'm hopeful.
What biomes there are.
So the last one we found was forest.
So are we at 11 of 12 biomes?
So as far as biomes go, we got plains, lush caves, nether wastes, end, forest, and to be determined. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is there that many biomes?
I don't think so. I think there's probably... I think there's supposed to be also train tracks to do this.
Oh, I'm sure train tracks would make getting here a whole lot faster, but yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the thing on the class.
Can't hear you overeating. Hold on. Fuck.
Oh shoot! I just saw on stream. I was like, what the heck?
Oh, it's my spell is the same as like this hammer.
Yeah.
Except it's basically instant, and I had the break block spell up while I was eating, and when I finished, it just lobbed out a fucking array of them. Whoops.
How in the world has it gone back to stone?
I don't know.
Confused. I've never been further away.
I never expected the forest to be after the end. You know? Considering it says you start in the plains, which is far from the plains.
Agreed.
Oh, there's my netherite hammer.
What do you know?
I was like, where's it at? I don't know. Fuck it, we'll use this diamond one. I'll keep berries, you know. That's a whole lot faster.
Well, I watched the Super Bowl, so that's why I wasn't on today until now.
You do what now?
I was watching the Super Bowl.
Oh, football people things.
Yeah, but I didn't care as long as Tom Brady doesn't win the freaking game.
I think the server just restarted. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Or just lagged its ass off? Question
Yes.
mark?
Turn around. Oh. Okay. Yeah, it lagged, and then it says it's gone. Yep. What do you know?
That was probably the save.
Yeah.
I also added another backup, so it'll back up every 4 hours now instead of every day.
Aw.
You know, let's back up and then have an issue 24 hours in. You know?
Yeah.
I'm gonna preemptively disconnect.
Yeah, good idea. So, yeah, I'm about to go to bed anyways, so see ya.
Okay, man. It is definitely not a Christian Minecraft server. Shit. I'm doing alright today, Drippin'. How you doing, man? Just doing some crafting with the mining and the killing and the murdering. You want me to hydrate? I got you. I got this can of Monster here. It's all the hydration I need. And then I'll stretch because what have I got? Oh, good time for a stretch, you know, while we're waiting for the server to come back up.
Yep.
I tried RTX today on Minecraft and I kind of liked it, to be honest. What do you mean RTX?
There's a mod that lets you use NVIDIA RTX stuff.
Use the what RTX?
The NVIDIA RTX stuff.
You mean like
Oh,
ray
like-
tracing and shit?
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know how I would feel about it simply because it's just blocks. Like, I understand that that has its own little aesthetic to it, but perhaps with, you know, like a decent, you know, appearance pack, you know, that could be interesting. Like, we used to have one that was like high definition textures and stuff. And that would probably have looked pretty cool because everything looked super realistic. It was just blocks. You also play on Bedrock on your PC? This is technically, I think, Java Edition. I don't really know.
It's Java.
Yeah, it's Java Edition. You're welcome to join us, Strippin'. You got the FTP app or FTB app. You just get FTB and get Stoneblock, and then I can post the server info, and then you can hop in and join us. And if you do exclamation Discord, you can join us in Discord as well while we run around and beat the hell out of Gaia and shit. I want to do the silverfish, but you know, hard to pull that off without all the parts you need to summon the silverfish. I don't even remember why I wanted to do the silverfish. I just do.
No.
No, you would need Java Edition. Like, what the fuck is the name of it? Microsoft Door. I
If you
don't.
bought, there's a package I know they sold for a while that was Bedrock and Java together.
I think that's what I got. That's what I was going to look at. Yeah, I got this.
If you download FTB, it might also re-download Minecraft for you.
Yeah, so FTB will download its own modded version of it. They use a specific version of Minecraft and all that shit. So you might as well just get the FTB app and try doing it that way. Oh, it looks like somebody went in.
Sure,
Damn it.
back upward.
We are playing every day, forever and ever. Probably not really forever and ever, but it is a 24/7 server. So it's hosted elsewhere. It doesn't depend on me remembering to leave my computer on or any of that shit. It's actually being paid for by Orier, who is out at work right now. He's in the Navy. He's doing some kind of nuclear submarine shit or another. It's probably just like hitting the uranium that's been non-enriched with a hammer or something. I don't fucking know. You join tomorrow? Alright, sounds good. Is it kind of late for you, Drippin'? Chris been playing the hell out of some Harry Potter stuff lately. You got work tomorrow? I feel you. I do weird hours. Like, we're pretty far in at this point on this one. And, we may, like, switch at some point to a different thing, but we'll see. Like, a different mod pack, specifically, not necessarily, like, restart or anything. But I'm just kind of going through doing all the killing I can. What the fuck? I found another one? It's a long way. What height are you at? Around 115? What height am I at? Around 116? That works. Just bust right into that mug. Allegedly. As I go under it. There it is. What's up, bitches? I ain't worried about you creepers. Turn the lights on. Oh, right next to the spawner. Get wrecked, kid. Ah, you're modding right now? Alright. Sounds like fun. The fuck was that noise? What's up, chump? Alright, so we want to go to the middle room, the boss spawn area. A creeper spawner? Oh, took a wrong turn at Albuquerque. Let's go back. Hey, I need that. Here, you go away, you come over here. Is that a fucking potato cannon? The hell is a phantom membrane? Slow fall plate? Dark utilities? Interesting. I didn't know that potato cannons were a thing, but apparently they are. Interesting. Oh, those don't stack, I guess. Or I don't even need that one. Look, kid. Get off me. We're going to the boss's room. Charge! Ah, spotter. Come on, biggin. Get wrecked. Ow. Ultimate zombie? Arctic hasty magnetic reflective? You sound like a douche canoe. Get hit with a magic spell, bruh. Xylophone skeleton? What the fuck? Alright, so I'm stuck in place. I assume I am disabled for the moment. Get off me. Ultimate my ass. The zombie had mining fatigue. Why are you so hard to hurt? Thank you. Moss carpet? Moss blocks? I want that thing. Hmm. Not much to this place, is there? Summoning altar. Look, y'all, I'm just leaving. Y'all are boring me. Knock it off. Come on, open the wall for me. Thank you. Now I'm at cobblestone and oh, I'm going north. That's the wrong way. I didn't want to go north. Excuse me. Pardon me. You can go left from here. Definitely modded Minecraft. It's my preference. What? Let's go. I think this is what I needed to get the silverfish spawn. Okay, I get one and then they stop spawning? What's up? What are y'all? Spiders? That's not useful at all. Say what? Okay. Okay. Later, Drippin'. Alright, well, I guess my game crashed. That's cool. Guess it didn't have anything better to do. Looks like the server might have crashed.
Looks like the server just went down.
Yeah, that's why I'm looking at the console right now. I just had a fucking heart attack. Thread server watchdog. So stack trace says entity selector REI plugin compatibilities at lambda.test unknown source predicate lambda, of course. But using lambdas, people, it makes the stack trace garbage. Don't know. Reference handler. Wait for reference pending list. It's unfortunate. That was a long walk. Okay, now it's going through the server startup process. Did I log in just in time to get disconnected? This always happens after a server restart. And there I go. Crashed again. A single server tick took 60 seconds. Should be a max of 0.05. Considering it to be a crashed, server will forcibly shut down.
Uh-huh.
Minecraft. It says Minecraft crash report. Shall we play a game? Oh, fuck me. Calm down, Saw. It doesn't want me to go home. And I had just found a silverfish spawn point, too. There was a freaking spawner. I was like, oh, let me go back and grab a cardboard box. I'm going to take this spawner, and then I can spawn silverfish whenever I want. You know, to spawn the silverfish queen, or whatever the hell it's called. And poof, server took a shit. Might not be my day for this, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's almost done.
I'm just wondering whether it is actually crashing the server.
So I always have trouble right after the server restarts staying connected. Sometimes I'll connect and just stand in one place for a couple of minutes while the server catches up. But this
Mm.
time it's not crashing it, it's the server kind of stalls and it gets too far behind. So it crashes out the server instead of just letting it recover. So it assumes it's a crash and generates a crash report and shuts down the server forcibly. So it's not actually crashing. It's being forced to crash so that they can get a stack trace for why it's crashing. Okay, so the server's up. Where are you located in reference to like the big base?
I'm not. I picked my own starting area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So when you connect, did you have any like lag at all?
Well, at first, as soon as I connected, it started lagging like crazy, and then after that, I tried to open my chest, and I heard over 70 different chests open.
Over 70?
Yeah, I almost blew out my fucking eardrums listening to that shit.
I got chest noises turned off
Yeah,
because
I had I had turned my blocks down.
when we first started, there was like three people all looking for something at the same time and like 22 different chests, and they were all opening every single one of them to try to find the item. And it got really annoying really quick, so I muted that noise.
Yeah, I didn't mute it because
So I'm already showing can't keep up as the server overloaded, running 4,744 milliseconds or 94 ticks behind. Now 94 ticks behind isn't actually that bad considering everything. Um, it's been as far behind as 700 ticks, but I don't know if we should like wait or if
that's
that
what I'm
was.
doing. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till it keeps catches up, and I'm gonna join in and see if that's the issue. Maybe if we're both joining in at the same time, it's loading two different areas,
Yeah,
and it's like, oh no.
yeah, heart attack.
Seeing if it's doing anything else, just let it load for a
It
little
would have
bit.
reported if it was lagging behind. Can you try to connect real quick? I assume your base is going to be smaller than ours.
Yeah. Let's see, it was my area. I barely have anything. The only thing I have is change construct stuff. That's about it. My timer is already off, so it's not my end. So there's really nothing that's going for a tick rate unless it's chores. If that's the case, then it's literally everybody's chores everywhere. Mm-hmm. Seems fine right now. For me.
Yeah, everything's loaded and you can walk up and open boxes and stuff, no problem.
Yeah. Everything's fine here.
Alright, now watch me connect and it make the server take a shit.
That's the case. It's something to do with your guys' automation. I don't know what that will be on your end. I'm just gonna stand still. Okay, you join.
Yeah, it's already 40 ticks behind, just me connecting.
Oh. Why is that? Do me a favor and go to your mob farm.
I can't do anything right now.
You let up.
Considering it to be crashed. Yep. So it's this area, so I'm just gonna put it.
What's going on in your area? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that's gonna be it for me. And server will restart here in a few minutes and you can hop on or whatever, but seems like every night, after the server restarts, I just can't play.
I don't know if that's because of something in your area or is it just trying to load too much? Like, what would that be? Like, bandwidth issue or
I mean, it's not a bandwidth
just
issue for
server?
me. I got every time this happens, I check and I'm still showing full 500 megs download. So
Oh,
I'm only using like 6 megs of the available 20 upload, so that ain't it either.
I'm confused.
Yeah. Like somebody doing some salvaging. See, he's testing Xenothreat, but he's going out there in a freaking vulture, so I feel like he's not actually testing Xenothreat.
Might could it be the constructor and the destructions from refined storage? Because since they're placing a block and deleting a block, technically.
Maybe. I don't know.
It does take like a block. So you think about a block per tick.
I mean, it takes a minute for that to happen. Like you place the block and then you gotta wait, and then eventually the thing will turn into something else because of the flower, and then you do it again. Anyway, we're gonna raid 41. 41 is playing Star Citizen. He's currently in a vulture, flying inverted over a planet. Not sure what the game plan is here, but we're gonna go ahead and jump in there and raid him. Oh, hold on. He's not allowing raids at this time, so maybe he's getting ready to get off.
I mean,
Let's give him shit for that.
It's so ambiguous, though. There's a lot of things I could do with my eyes closed that other people can't even fathom, like the basic understanding of. But at the same time, there's a lot of stuff that I can't, fathom the basic concept of. It's. I don't know if IQ tests are really the bottom line. They're a good idea of where you stand as an intellectual.
Also, being a genius doesn't mean you're amazing at literally everything.
Well, right, because there's a difference between intelligence and education. They are not correlated, I believe, anyway. Maybe intelligence can help you educate yourself easier than others, but intelligence education.
He's like deep off in a conversation right now.
I'm very intelligent. I've only got a 2-year education in college.
Yeah, that's something you're born with.
Yeah, I can learn anything.
You hone through life.
I don't have raids disabled. Chat with his name.
Keep doing what you're doing.
But what? Sorry, Dingles. What were you saying?
Says he doesn't. because you don't.
Say
Well,
it's baseline, but you can be talented at one field, so IQ is just an understanding. I think your IQ, like, I think this is so hard for me to explain because I really haven't touched on this subject in years. I think if you are
No
an
clue.
intelligent person, it's easier and quicker to become educated than if you are a stupid person.
whatever. It's not his problem.
Just because you might be considered.
Holy Twitch.
I know that word sounds terrible. That really is. It's intelligent versus stupid. If you're a stupid person, it doesn't.
Which is like taking a shit today or something.
You might just need
Yeah, I don't know.
but eventually you probably can get there.
Let's try Icy Rain.
That's a good point.
I used to be a bartender.
Oh, that one created just fucking fine. Icy Rain is playing Dark and Darker.
But they have a good.
It's an interesting looking experience. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and rate out the Icy Rain. If you're not a follower, make sure to hit that follow button if you want to follow along. I am a variety streamer, so I don't just stream Minecraft. It may be something entirely different tomorrow. We never know. But stick around and find out. Anyway, we're going to rate out Icy Rain, and we'll see you next time.
Always Minecraft.
No.
Arrow takes forever to shoot.
Mining away.
23. This is an okay like archer thing. I'm gonna bring it to you guys. It's a doublet.
There's a gold chicken.
Yeah, so I'm going to leave the recipe for gold nuggets in there since he makes nuggets. And then we can just convert the nuggets directly into bars. And then instead of it needing bars, it can just use those gold nuggets and you don't have to wait for smelting.
Well, if we're going through so many gold, then why don't I make more chickens?
Well, no, there's millions of nuggets. We just didn't have a recipe to turn the nuggets into gold. The system didn't know how to do it. I just made that recipe, so now it has 7.2 million gold nuggets to use to make bars.
Gotcha.
Now we don't have to depend on smelting. That was what I was talking about when you chain recipes together. If you're missing something and there's a recipe to make it, then you can do that. And so now it's like, oh, we're out of gold bars, but oh, look, we have gold nuggets. So it'll just make the gold first.
Oh no. Everything's gonna crash in 15 minutes.
So, but now when you try to do it, it should make the thing using nuggets instead.
Oh, that's what I wanted to make. Hold on.
Want to turn the lag off.
Huh?
Every time it says that the server's going to be doing something in 15 minutes, I start to lag. Like, there's a blaze in this right now, and it's not taking damage, and my inventory keeps opening and closing randomly.
Where are you at, you bastard?
I'm over by the smeltery.
Not you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I just got disconnected again. This server's been having a lot of troubles lately. I don't know why.
Was that a restart or was that a crash?
It's a socket exception, which means it was just kicked. Not really a reason. The server restart's not supposed to happen yet.
That's why I was wondering. I'm like, it's not 12 o'clock yet.
Nope, still says somebody's connected.
Right. So let's see.
CubeJS errors found 11. Run CubeJS errors from your info.
Same on my end.
Well, it's funny because a few days ago it was at 5. Now it's up to 11. You know?
Oh, I got disconnected again.
Awesome. Glad everything's working out the way it's supposed to.
Balanced as everything should be.
Oh, I'm teleported back to that.
Come on.
Oh, and disconnected again.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
No shit, right? My assumption is that whenever it says there's 15 minutes, it starts doing its saves. And that puts a load on the server.
Oh, that's funny. That ain't nobody got time for that. Just popped up on my end. Did you play that forever ago?
I mean, a couple seconds ago.
Oh, okay.
See, this shit happened to me last night, too. When we first started playing, it wasn't this serious.
It's going to keep happening.
You know what else is going to keep happening?
Crashes.
Me getting teleported back to the smeltery.
I'll be right back, guys.
Oh, back to the smeltery echo. I don't even know which way I'm trying to go anymore. Grimmett left the game. I'm teleporting all over the place. Oh, and there's my disconnect. But yeah, about 15 minutes before the server restart, I basically just like assed out. Which sucks because I get into the game and then I can't do stuff, you know? I was thinking about buying a server. Not renting one, but like actually buying my own server, putting it in my office. My friend runs the servers usually. The problem is he doesn't want other people on it other than me. And that doesn't make for a very good, you know, experience. I can't play with other people. You know, it's cool when we get to play together. You said you have one?
Yeah, I have a spare computer just sitting idle in my living room right now.
But I was thinking about getting, what the hell is it called? Ubiquity Gateway? If you look at Ubiquity, they got, I don't want that.
I thought they only did networking, not like servers.
Well, no. So you can get like a small rack mount Dream Machine. And then since I got a rack, I can put a 1U server in there as well. You know, but I was thinking about getting like the Dream Machine Pro or SE. Honestly, I keep putting it off. I spend more on freaking bullshit. You know what I mean? Like that's $2,200 on Chris's stream, you know? And I'm like, I don't know, this is a lot of money. The difference is the money I donate to Chris's stream doesn't go to my house. This would get shipped to me. And it's awkward because I bought like a $500 dash cam and I haven't installed it yet. It's sitting on my end table in the bedroom, and I know my wife sees that every day.
No, the best part is you should take it and just put it on the dash. It's on the dash.
Just
It's
set it on the
but
dash.
it's on the dash.
It's actually a really nice fucking dash camera. You know?
Yeah, when I get my motorcycle, I need to get like a GoPro or something and just strap it to my helmet. It's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna crash. Here's the
Duct
camera.
tape. Just duct tape. No, I got the Blackview.
Your chat wasn't loading for me correctly because I'm guessing someone's talking.
Who, me?
In your chat,
Which chat?
Twitch.
No, I'm talking to you.
Oh.
Anyway,
Sometimes it'll work.
I got the Blackview dash cam. I originally bought it, okay, and they delivered it and put it on the porch that wasn't covered when we had like a carport that they always put all my packages under. You know, but for whatever reason they decided we're gonna put this $560 camera on the porch, you know, in the rain during a tornado warning. Anyway, I got it and the box was soaked. The camera was fine, but there was a piece missing that they had like taped to it, and it was like sold as a pair do not separate. And I guess during shipping, the box got knocked around or something, and it opened the end of the thing. I mean, it wasn't but like an inch thick. And all it was like a power monitor to make sure you didn't, you know, run your battery completely dead.
Yeah.
And it was missing, so I called Amazon and I'm like, yeah, you know, this piece is missing, da 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 da. You know, they left it out in the rain. You know, I was just kind of shooting shit with her, and she's like, all right, let me see what we can do. And she comes back on the phone and she was like, okay, well, we're gonna replace it. And I was like, cool, so just the power monitor thing, right? Do I need to send like the empty box back or? And she was like, no, we're going to replace the whole set. And I'm like, but the camera's fine. And she was like, yeah, I know, but since there was liquid involved, they're just going to replace the whole thing. So now I have 2 dash cameras. And it's fucked up because they sent me, first time was the wrong one. It was the more expensive one than the one I actually ordered. And then when they replaced it, they sent me the correct one, which was nice. Because the first one they sent me had like all this cloud connectivity bullshit if you have like a SIM chip or a wireless hotspot in your vehicle, which I do not.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not that fancy. I got a 2014 pick 'em up truck. But anyway, these things are really nice. I got the 900X and the 900S. The X was the one they sent me on accident. It's 4K cloud single and dual channel. Like it has a front camera and a back camera in 4K. And then the one I got is a front camera 4K and the rear camera is like 720 or something. It's just a, you know, like, yeah, they rear-ended me or whatever kind of deal. We lost Master. Master's not in voice. Did he say he had to go?
No.
Maybe he lost the internet.
Which kind of sucks because that means I'm definitely gonna have to go up there and get that turtle back.
Well, how was he gonna get it for you?
I was going to try getting logged in real quick and grabbing it before restart.
Oh. How do you pick it up?
You just have to pickaxe it up.
I keep walking that way, and I'll get a little ways, and I'll teleport back to where I logged in at. Do I go down this hallway more? Because that doesn't look like the entrance.
No, it's back there.
How in the fuck?
No. Back behind the red oven. There's a staircase going up.
Is there? Son of a bitch.
To the right.
Too late. Just teleported back to the fucking smeltery. Son of a bitch.
I just have to run up there and grab it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just gonna disconnect me again. Longsword's old
Ubiquity
message.
actually-
You didn't know what?
I didn't know Ubiquity actually made servers. I thought they just made like a
Well,
rack-mounted.
It's not a server though.
Huh.
So I guess they have something that tells you about them, what they are specifically. But basically, it's like an in-home router, but it's kind of like commercial product level.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to host a server off of that though.
No, but I would have a server rack, which I could then put a server on. That's what I mean. Like, I can get this and it comes with a 1U, or I could buy it with a 1U rack. And then I could put something else in the rack, because it's not going to take up the whole rack.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a 6-slot rack from the picture. And this is only going to take up one of those slots. So I have room for 5 other things, like a UPS and PoE switch and, whatever. Anyway,
Servers are expensive.
huh?
Servers are expensive.
You can buy used ones for a reasonable price. They're probably more expensive to run than anything. Like
I just looked on Newegg. They're not that badly actually.
Yeah, they're really not. And the luxury of having your own is you can expand the memory or processor upgrades or whatever you need. Whereas when you're renting one, they're like, that'll be $50 per 10 kilobytes of space, and then you got to pay us monthly. And if you're going to be renting one a lot, or he rents one a lot, it might be worth it to just have it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then that's dependent on his internet connection, and he has to have it on. So now he's paying the power bill, and if it goes down, and he's personally responsible for maintenance, and so with him working on the boats, maybe he's not available. Which I guess you might not be familiar with Ori. Ori's in the Navy, and he's like fucking nuclear tech for subs or some shit. I don't know.
He's a seaman.
Yes, he is seaman. But he's cool people. He likes to convince me to do stuff that I don't want to do.
But yeah, I have my spare computer, like, after I rebuilt this one. I say rebuilt, but it was I went and bought parts and built a whole nother PC.
Yeah, this one, I built it in 2019. Was it 2019? Yeah, about 2019. And it's got like an i9 9900, 64 gigs of RAM, but it's only like 2333. It does have a 3080 in it, but I've gone from, this is like my third video card. Yeah, because I had a 2070 when I built the system. And then I purchased a 3080, but it was like lower memory than the one I ended up with. And I was looking at the page, and the price on it had gone down since I bought it. And I wanted them to, give me the difference, because it was like the day after I bought it. And they were like, no, we can't do that, this, that, and the other. And I'm like, oh, well, I'm within my, return period, so I'll just return it. And they were like, well, we can't stop you from doing that. Well, I ended up giving it to Chris, basically. And, bought the other one that was cheaper than the first one I got. But had more memory in it. I think his is the 10G and mine's the 12 gig.
Went to talk and I was remoted into my other computer to fix things real quick. So push to talk wasn't working.
I think the server's actually restarted now.
Yeah, it should be. I have a Minecraft server running on the other one that's been running for almost 2 weeks now without anyone on it.
I used to run a Minecraft server like way back. Like again, I know I might have mentioned this, but I haven't played Minecraft before this since like fucking horses were introduced to the game. So I'm way out of fucking sorts with all the new stuff. And then of course we're also on mod packs. You know, I've like watched a couple of videos of people like flying around on fucking elytras, and I've heard about, oh, they got the skyblock now. I don't know what the fuck that is.
It's basically what we're playing, but you start out on an island, like a little, I think it's like 3x3 or 5x5 island.
Oh, well, that's not very fucking big now, is it? How do you get stuff if you're on like a 3x3? You gotta swim, or?
Basically the same way we start on this one. You start compressing and hammering things. And no, if you go off the island, you're dead. You fall off the edge.
Nice. That's fun. How do you get the monsters?
You make a mob farm. Like it's normal mob spawn, mob farm kind of thing.
Okay, that sounds cancer. I probably wouldn't like that one very much, but I guess I would know unless I tried it.
Yeah, 3060s are actually fairly cheap now.
Hell yeah, they are. Everything's kind of cheap now compared to when I bought my card.
I bought my 3060 when it was still $800. That was last year's tax return.
Let's see, what do we got? I'm just sad that like EVGA is not doing video cards anymore.
Yeah.
Because that's like the only video card I ever bought. Not ever, but like I've had MSI stuff and other shit, and I just didn't care for it, and I've never had any issues out of EVGA, and I've always liked their performance and stuff, and now it's like, wow, if 4090s are like $1,300 fucking dollars and shit. It's like I'm looking at 30 or 4080s, okay, and I get this random sponsored thing, and it's like Dell Optiplex 3080 micro desktop. What? That seems like product placement. They were like, when the 3080s were out, they were like, hey, what if we named our system the Optiplex 3080? That way when people search for 3080, our piece of shit would pop up.
Yeah.
I mean, it does have 64 gigabytes of RAM and an i9-10900 processor with turbo boost 5.2 gigahertz. Oh, did we mention it has 64 gigs of RAM? I like how they put that twice. With a 10 terabyte SSD. Might have maybe not mentioned that twice. SSD at 10 terabytes? Who the fuck? See, they got me clicking on it.
Yeah, I was actually just looking at Newegg. Team Group has a 4 terabyte M.2.
Oh, it's a solid state hard drive. But is it M.2 type hard drive, or is it just like a big ass fucking block? It does not have an optical drive and does not have... See, I don't understand the 10 terabyte solid state shit.
A bunch of just chips on a PCB.
Whatever. Anyway, you can get like a Dell PowerEdge 610 for $300 pre-owned.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Oh shit, I'm being raided.
Oh no. Server's got capacity.
Awesome. How's it going, everyone? Welcome to this insanity that is Minecraft. Pull up! I don't know if I can, man. We're going for the ground. Let's go! How was your stream, Chris? Yep, my start. Yeah, my Star Citizen does look weird. Did anybody pick up the CCU today, or since it's come out? Like you can talk. Well, he's doing that because I gave him shit. I popped in his stream and said his ship looked weird. What kind of ship is that? You know?
Weird ass fucking broom.
All right, let's see if it's gonna keep teleporting me back to the damn smeltery. So far, so good. I fucked up and melted mine to rebuy, but I forgot it was the war bond. Oh man. No, damn well you booted it back up before streaming it. Look, look. I was trying to tell people about CCU game, and they now have a war bond tracker, so it tells you. See, I got disconnected again. I think. Yep.
It's okay, my game crashed.
Yeah, I got disconnected again. So it tells you now in the war bond tracker. It'll tell you the war bond price, what it's normally at, and how much you save, and then it'll tell you the cheapest source. So, like, you know, going from a Super Hornet, a regular Super Hornet, is $5, and it'll say if there's a flight ready source, like what you start as to go, and it's the Super Hornet, and then it also tells you the unlimited source, a ship that's always available in the store. So if you're not patient, you can buy a CCU from a prospector for $30 to the Wildfire, or I'm sorry, the Heat Seeker, and you'll be able to use that anytime as long as you get a CCU to a prospector from whatever you currently have.
I think I actually just bought a Heat Seeker today.
You bought one outright for $185?
Yeah, because I had store credit.
I wouldn't. Or if you had store credit and bought it, then you would have paid $195.
Yeah, it's the Heat Seeker.
Yeah, but I try
didn't want to.
I try to tell people about my CCU game being strong.
I got my cutter back, so I had my game packaged, and I'm like, I still need a ship to fly around in. Heat Seeker.
Like,
Or Heart Seeker.
of the CCU chains I have saved right now, I've already got a savings of $1,495 if I filled out all of these. And some of them are like my Polaris, the MSRP on that's normally $750. And I have pieces of it missing, and I got a bunch of it in my hangar, but I've already saved $240. You know, so whenever I do complete this chain, it's only going to cost me $240. And the joy of that is I can do it with what store credit I have. You know, so if I filled in every piece of this, I could do it with store credit. I mean, you can look, CCUs, these are all my CCUs. Like, I have stuff that goes to ships that I expect to go up in price, like a Valkyrie to Reclaimer. Or, let's see, Hurricane to Vulcan. Vulcan's concept ship right now. Right? And since there was a CCU for a Hurricane, now I can go directly from one of those Hurricanes to a Vulcan, if I wanted to. But if the Vulcan goes up in price, that means the MSRP goes up in price, which means I can go from the higher price Vulcan to something else and be closer to, you know, closing that gap. Some of these ships, like if you'd have bought a Banu Merchantman back when it was $300 and just been sitting on a CCU the whole time, you'd be able to go, you know, from a ship that costed $300 to, you know, something that costed $650 right now. Because that's how much it's worth. That'd be like a $300 savings, which is kind of wild.
You might have to restart the client, by the way.
Restart the client?
Yeah, I did mine, and it's laggy, but it's not crashing.
Let's try again.
Oh, that's a neat background.
Oh, you like my background? So it's a little bit Star Citizen-y for the Minecraft stream, I know.
Oh, never mind.
Never mind what? It's not running good?
Minecraft might be done for the night.
You think so? You think we have to go play Star Citizen?
Yeah, gross game. I still want my $20 back, damn it.
I was on Diddy's stream and I donated a CCU today from a Defender to a Corsair for him to give away. Somebody won it. Could double down on the bad game, play Minesweeper instead. I don't even think I got Minesweeper on this computer.
All computers have
Minesweeper.
Minesweeper.
Nope, not on my computer.
What you do is you don't play Minesweeper. You show us how to program a thing to play Minesweeper.
I don't know if I know how to do that. Most of my programming has nothing to do with a lot of the stuff that people might expect it to have to do with.
Time to learn, damn it.
Most people don't even know what kind of programming I do.
That's true.
I'm like entry-level C++ that happened to stumble upon something that was worth a little bit of money. You know, there was a demand for it, and I had the drive to create something for myself, and it turned out other people liked it too, so. Might as well get a VM for WinXP so you can play pinball. Fuck yeah, dude. Going hard. I think it actually updated or something because it's taking longer than normal. We could always do like a local server and just start all over.
Not rush into endgame shit.
Well, just kind of whatever, you know.
Oh, then I have to do blood magic all over again.
Do you though?
It's not.
You'd be a fucking wizard, Harry.
Well, I was gonna move into that next.
Oh, you're gonna do like it is if you just get if I gave you a tier 2 book and put you a heal spell on there, you could throw that shit in your offhand and be undefeatable. Like a full heal, no, just a right click away. As I ran around in that dungeon solo earlier, I was fighting like 10 blazes and 12 withers all at once in the room with the spawners. With a cardboard box in my hand trying to cover up the spawner. As long as I don't accidentally put the book on the wrong spell and cast something like Summon Light instead, I'm fine.
I think his internet just slightly died because I'm bouncing around between like being in one place and another.
It's not his internet though. That's the thing. He's renting this server.
Oh.
Yeah, failed to connect to the server. Disconnected.
Yeah, I just got a disconnection.
Yeah, it looks like there's no Minecraft anymore. We're gonna have to do something less engaging than the current Minecraft and just check this out. Guess I'm gonna load up RSI.
Ropes.
See, this is annoying to me. Whenever I double click on it, it says I'm logged in. Now it's newer version, so I gotta download that. I actually haven't played since like the latest PTU stuff. I don't even know what the common bugs are these days. But I heard people are running around with med guns, dosing each other. Like knocking people out at the ASOP terminals.
You get a stab in the butt. You get a stab in the butt.
Just running around with med guns, doping people up. It's fucked up too, because they'll dose you until it knocks you out, and then they'll steal all your shit. Yeah, then looting them, exactly. So I did that. There's no launch button. There's no PTU, etc. I gotta log out and log back in. And then, like magic, it works.
Oh.
Are we doing live? There's an update for live? What? Are we doing PT or live? Are you doing Star Citizen? Let me rephrase.
I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna run to the bathroom, then I'll be back.
Both have issues? Which one do you recommend, Silvok? Either works. Fuck it, PTU it is. Wait, did it just pop up that there was an update after I hit launch? How does that even work? It shouldn't pop up the option to launch before it knows if there's an update or not. I feel like this isn't gonna work. Maybe I should just preemptively close it. I go from downloading at like 50 megs a second to suddenly it's down to 10. This shit doesn't make any sense because I know I got the bandwidth for the 50. Oh wait, here it goes. 30, 40, back to 30. In between 34 and 40 something's fine with me. And we're there. What up, X4V3X official? That's a whole lot of letters and numbers. X4V3. That X4 Foundations version 3. Could also be like AVE. Someone stole my normal user. I hate when that happens. Go to fucking log into a game or a service and you're like, all right, I've been using this name for 387 years. And you punch it in, it's that, sorry, that name's already in use. The fuck it is. You better tell me who's using my shit. They think I'm entitled. Yeah, we're gonna have to switch it up. My server that I'm playing on just crashed basically. In fact, let me game it up here and switch it to Star Citizen so that nobody joins all confused. You're very lucky that this isn't a popular name. Let's check out the PTU. Yeah, I'm that guy. Generic white dude number 7. Oh god, where do I spawn at? Same place I always spawn at, brain. And if it just doesn't work, then it just doesn't work. Not Lorville? That's a good thing I don't want to spawn in Lorville. Oh, Chris fucked up by picking it. Look, whenever I play Star Citizen, we gotta do the voice attack. That's why I joined. Oh, you playing on a private server? Yeah, we are. And it went to restart, and now every time we connect to it, it disconnects us even after the restart. And we tried it for about 5-10 minutes, and unfortunately, it just refused to let us on. So I don't know if my buddy's awake or around or whatever, but I don't think a server restart's going to fix it. I think he's going to have to like actually put some effort into clearing some entities or something. And we were discussing me getting my own server and throwing it in a rack. They got some nice used ones, pre-owned, $300, R610 Edge. It's because you don't have the Raspberry Pi cluster to host your MC server. I mean, well, he's renting a server. So maybe somebody's DDoSing them or being a general ass. Look, this is in my price range. What's special about this? 2.4 gigahertz, 32 gig, Intel Xenon, silver? Like for $4,000, you can give me a gold or a platinum. Jesus. Yeah, sure. Make a suggestion. Recommendations, suggestions, whichever. That looks like a 2U. Doesn't look bad inside. What do y'all think? Mine would be don't pay 4K for a Minecraft server. But see, it's not about Minecraft. I play a lot of different games, and we prefer to have our own servers. Good lord, at the loading for fucking ever.
To be fair, I'm hosting mine on a little quad-core Ryzen with 16 gigs of RAM. Dedicated RAM too.
So again, it's not really about just Minecraft, right? So anytime we play a game and dedicated servers are an option, we personally try to host, a lot of those. Personally host a media server, and I'm about to buy two $8,000 servers to run your stuff. Holy shit, bro. That's almost as much as I've spent on Star Citizen. I don't think it's gonna load, guys. I mean, it's still doing stuff in the background. We can see that.
Loading simulator.
Yes, loading simulator. Wrong number, Chad. He's paying 16K for servers. I just meant per server. Holy shit, it loaded in. It only took fucking 250 seconds. Is Star Citizen worth it? I finally upgraded my PC to run anything, so I'm thinking about it. Star Citizen is very much an alpha game, okay? And if you come into it expecting it to be a bug-free completed product, then you're not going to have a good experience. If you know that it's bugged and will continue to have bugs until they get all the kinks out and implement all the features they want to add, if you come in knowing that, and that your purchase of a game package for $45 or any additional stuff you buy is just that, it's a pledge. You're helping with the development of the game. Well, that's fine. So understand, it's in progress. As long as you understand that and you're okay with, all that entails, then you should be good to go. Like, I'm getting a little bit of latency right now. I got a 3080 and i9 9900K, 64 gigs of RAM, and I'm getting 30 frames a second. It's not optimized. It's got a lot of pretty stuff in it. But it also has a lot of cool features, a lot of options, Am I wearing clothes? I am wearing clothes. Oh, wait. As a ritual, we have to wear the gold armor anytime we start a new character, so we gotta take this shit off. We gotta go with our undersuits and put our gold on. And then throw on an Argo backpack for shits and giggles. And, let's see, do I got... Nope, I got a med pen. Anything in other? What is this shit? I host media servers and need a form of modular storage with an adequate amount of memory. These servers combined have 500 plus gigs. It's what works with my budget, as well as being able to use them for my business. Are you running the systems on SSD hard drives in like a RAID format, like a RAID 1 or something like that, and just chocking it full of shit for high throughput, like gig ports or 10 gig ports on it and stuff like that? Alright, I think we're just gonna roll like this, because I always die wearing my golden armor, so I gotta put it on so I can go lose it real quick. I don't even fit ships anymore. I just log in and go and do stuff. Or somebody, quit pushing, jackass. You'll get there eventually. I've looked into Star Citizen a lot. I just hope they are where they want to be. Haven't decided on raid yet, but I'll most likely use one as the main and the other as raid backup, as corruption can destroy years of work. And that is no fucking lie. You know, at least having one backup drive will save your ass if one fails. Let's turn off the in-game chat. People arguing as usual. So, as far as it goes, Star Citizen is actually really nice looking. A lot of good graphics, a lot of cool stuff in the backgrounds. I find the ship combat to be mostly fun. I don't like that this fucking tram is in here. I think you're lying to me. Hello? My buddy had about 400k worth of plans for his architecture business and his hard drive corrupted. Jesus. That's rough. Yeah, you as a programmer, I'm a firm believer in data backup. You know, I have GitHub and other Git services that, like, I can send my code to so they're backed up on the cloud. But trust me, I fully understand the need to back shit up. I program bots for video games. Hey, thank you so much for the follow, man. I really appreciate it. Holy leg central. Whenever I get those, it kind of bogs me down a little bit. But, yeah, I work at home. Made bots for a video game. It's like 20-something years old. People like it. They give me money. And it allows me to stay at home and stream. Maybe one day it'll pick up and I'll be somebody semi-famous. You know, like, I gotta have tens of followers. Maybe. It depends on your age. EverQuest. Good evening, Tut Tut. I think the tram here is fucked. Sad. Yeah, they put out an expansion every year, so I have to update the software annually. But it's bots to play all the classes, and there's 16 classes, and I'm currently done with 12 out of the 16. So there's 4 more to make. I have one buddy that works with me, and he's been taking care of most of the maintenance for me and kind of letting me do my own thing. Which I'm perfectly okay with. All right, looks like we're gonna have to exit the menu and try that again. Maybe a tram on a different server will work. Of course, it's going to take me 30 years to get back to the menu. Or will it? Let me get a drink while this is thinking. Oh, wait, there it is. Let me try a PU. Let's just enter a random one. I'll be right back and get a drink while it's loading. Yes. Me and my buddy had talked about making a game when we're done with these 16 things. I've been learning Unreal Engine 5, kind of putting it through its paces. Um, he's thinking about like a top-down game. Like if you've ever heard of Core Keeper. Core Keeper, it's pretty bad graphics, but the gameplay's engaging, and it has some Minecraft askew properties to it, in that you mine blocks in a way. It's just not 3D blocks instead of it's 2D. I guess while this is loading, I could always check and see if. No, cancel that one. So I had started working on something just to kind of understand how Unreal works. And we'll just run this real quick. I know running Star Citizen in the background while also loading a 3D game in Unreal Engine 5 probably not the best idea, but whatever. The fact that this game's probably going to load before Star Citizen does is pretty ridiculous, considering I had to compile it and run it in debug mode. So I am using some of Unreal's assets, such as the player character and stuff like that. Probably not. Oops. So I actually have it emulating multiplayer so that I can see if the multiplayer features work. Let me get both of them on screen. So I have 2 clients. currently connected. One is the server, and you can see at the top of this one it says net mode server. So this is the server character, and this is a client. This is somebody that's connected to the other person.